It's all hands on deck inside this warehouse to pack thousands of orders. The pressure of Black Friday sales has this activewear company feeling the heat.
Night one is, in the first hour, is always quite crazy. There's a lot of community online, and we did break our app. It couldn't handle the traffic, which was quite fun, and we let our community down a little bit in that way. When we first moved in here just over 2 years ago, obviously we used a lot less space. Now we're kind of bursting at the seams.
The business has been offering discounts since last Thursday.
I know a lot of other brands are going earlier, but we made the decision to go later. We don't tend to go on sale very often, so when we do, it is quite large.
Australians are forecast to spend $6.7 billion in the Black Friday Cyber Monday sales. That's the biggest on record and a 5.5% increase compared to this time a year ago. All up, including this event, shoppers are expected to fork out nearly $12 billion on presents in the lead up to Christmas.
Throughout the year, a few stores have like 20% off here and there, but when Black Friday sales hit, you've got to get in.
It's good, I like it. I love a bargain.
Saving some money, why not? And also it helps to have your presents purchased earlier, not last minute shopping.
The industry expects 4 in 10 Australians to do all their Christmas shopping in this event.
Many of the discretionary retailers make about 2/3 of their profits during the peak season trading period, so there's a lot riding on it. They really need to get that right to replenish cash flow. And for small businesses in particular, it's critical.
With households being squeezed by the rising cost of living and high interest rates, many are expected to use buy now, pay later services.
We find that consumers use Afterpay as a bit of a budgeting tool. It really helps them to just plan out their spend and their repayments over the holiday season.
But the temptation to overspend has financial support services concerned.
National Debt Helpline Consumer Action, she's speaking. Black Friday sales are going to be a bit of a tease for a lot of people, and they're going to be pretty tempting because they're cheaper and clients are going to potentially use buy now, pay later to buy these products because it's something easy. So I think we're going to see a big increase in calls, especially around this time.
There's also a warning about falling victim to online scams from the consumer watchdog.
If you see an offer that you think that offer is just too good to be true, it probably is.
Black Friday to Cyber Monday is the first major sales period since the Stage 3 tax cuts came into effect. Economists will be watching to see how that impacts inflation and the timing of interest rate cuts by the Reserve Bank.
I think the Reserve Bank are going to be really careful in how they interpret any inflation data in November, and that's because we know that because the Black Friday sales have crept into more and more of the month, that's going to show that prices fell for a little longer. But just because prices fall for a one-off sales event doesn't mean that inflation is falling enough.
In other words,
it would take a huge Black Friday to delay a Reserve Bank rate cut.
A delivery that likely won't land until next year.